Dallas versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, came another exciting game. We had a lot of exciting games came down to the wire this weekend, man. And
yeah.
Dallas versus Pittsburgh was one of them, right? And we got to give credit when credit due.
Got to do that.
Dak got it done today.
Yeah.
He delivered a comeback. So, Shady, you can't bash him. You have to have something positive to say about that.
Yeah.
But the one thing I would say, even though he did deliver this comeback, right?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like at any given moment, he's going to mess up the game, going to have a mental breakdown or a mental lapse somewhere, somehow. Like on the third down, right before the last play of the game, they almost gave the ball back. Then
I seen that.
He throwing like crazy, and the interception that they trying to say was part of CD's fault. It was definitely not CD's fault. Who was Dak Prescott throwing the back?
Who was the ball going to? Yeah.
You're right. So it's like, how does he keep having these mental breakdowns? And that's who he is, man. Yes,
yeah. I think Dak is a good quarterback, right? If you look around the league, a lot of dudes that ain't that good is getting paid. So I think Dak is a good quarterback. I just think when the game gets hot, gets tight, right? Pressure gets even, bigger.
Right.
It's like how he responds, right? Now, regular season, he gonna give you 12 wins. That's what he does. He gonna give you 12 wins. That's his thing. 12 wins for sure.
Regular season.
Then we get to the playoffs, right? And like every mistake is magnified so much. So now you get to really see who he is. When all that pressure on him, it's like he never delivered. If you look at the last couple of playoff games, he don't deliver in the playoffs. That's not who he is.
Right.
So, but I do think he's a good quarterback though. Like he'll find ways to win these type of games, right? He look good. He look bad at times, look good at times, but he found a way to finish it. Team a little banged up. So you need your $60 million quarterback to carry the load. But his problem is not the regular season. His problem is when the game's on the line in the playoffs, how you gonna play? And the last thing about Dak I want to say is I feel like when they lose games, right, on offense, I'm talking about this on offense,
right,
it be like his fault a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But when you talk about that, they get sensitive. I don't know what it is about. I guess it's the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't know, but it just depends on how we talk about it and what you say. But if you call a spade, like you said, when the pressure's on, it seems like he breaks down and pressure busts pipes. That's the true meaning of pressure in the NFL. Pressure busts pipes. What are you going to do when the game is on the line? How do you deliver? And Dak seems he has, like Shady said, a problem with that. He's always having some type of mental lapse or mental breakdowns or something just goes wrong. And it, like Shady said, and it's at the hands of Dak Prescott most of the time.
And I think with him though, I don't think he has it because I think he's a good quarterback, right?
Yes, I agree.
I think he does not have the it factor. Like I'm gonna break that down. Like there's games where Mahomes ain't really playing great. He ain't throwing it well, right? But some way he gonna find a way. The final drive, he got the it factor.
Right.
Joe Burrow, we don't really praise Joe Burrow for having all these great attributes. You know what I'm saying? No crazy big arm, he ain't super mobile. He got that it factor though. Like the game on the line, he gonna find a way to get it done. And when I look at Dak, he don't give me that though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't give me that.
Yeah. Like you say, he looks good in the quarters and maybe like 1 or 2 quarters he throws a nice, pretty ball.
He do.
He throws a nice, pretty ball. But then there comes that bonehead decision every game. It happens. Yeah. Every game, there's a bonehead decision, like you said, made by Dak. And when the playoffs come, it's like those bonehead decisions get higher and higher. The percentage raises, you know what I mean? And then I got to give a shout out to my cornerbacks, man. Joey Porter. So Joey Porter made a nice play on the post route, man. And he played the ball so perfect. He stayed on the high shoulder of the receiver, and he wasn't worried about where the receiver was and went and got the ball, man. The perfect way a cornerback is supposed to play a post route, man. So shout out to the cornerback. Cornerbacks went crazy today, man. Interceptions
they did.
Galore, baby. Some crazy picks.
I know you like all that. It was a lot of picks.